What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha as we return to their 2000 album Minor Earth Major Sky. I wanted to give a shout out at the beginning of the video. A number of you commented about how much you appreciate and enjoy the tune Summer Moved On. I really do understand why that's a special tune now, and indeed, a couple of you had mentioned going into it, so I had a sense of how significant it would be, but even then, I was sort of overwhelmed by the actual quality of the tune, and the way that a number of you have talked about it really inspired me, so shout out to all of you. But we're up to the next tune on the album, which is The Sun Never Shone That Day. It suggests a sort of gloomy visual palette. It suggests, gray skies. It makes me think that there's been a lack of nurturing or perhaps of illumination. So it suggests a sort of emotional and chromatic palette. Day might not be literal. Day could be sort of, a phase of someone's life, or perhaps it could be a singular day. And perhaps the atmosphere, the mood on that day, both again visual and conceptual, would be representative of some transition in their life. It does make me think of gloomy, if not outright melancholy. So yeah, we'll see if that emotional sort of, and again, chromatic palette matches what the song is actually about. But yeah, it makes me think there's been a lack of nurturing, a lack of illumination. Whether that's, for someone specifically or just, as the world looks overall. So let's get to it. This is Aha from their 2000 album Minor Earth Major Sky, and the track is The Sun Never Shone That Day. I feel like we're gonna... Like there was suspense and anticipation in that opening. Statement about humanity, but expressed through his own behavior. Lighter feel in this section. It feels transitional though.
I can't see the point of painting everything black or white. I can't see the point of leaving everyone full of sky.
We're all in locked rooms, right? There's a statement about humanity on a larger level, I feel like. In multiple ways, like...
I can't see the point of turning everything upside down. I can't see the point of creating everything with a frown. I can't see the point of
cool tune. It's interesting, like, the vibe I was getting musically is sort of folk rock, but it had some synth layers, so it sounded like more than folk rock. It sounded like, again, synth rock, or like a blend of a sort of like synth pop with a folk feel. So I like the maturity of the sound, is I guess what I'm saying. And again, I like from the very beginning, it had this really like, textured sort of dramatic feel, but you could tell there was like, there was energy coming, and sure enough, it popped in with the percussion. So yeah, I like once again, the sequencing or the chronology of the song. And yeah, I'm not sure everything that's happening, but it does sound like the narrator or the speaker was, lamenting or regretting walking away or walking out, and, saying that maybe it's indicative of just what we do. Look at it, it's everywhere. All humans do this. All humans are like this. So yeah, it felt like it was about both personal experience, but learning through that experience what it means to be human in kind of a painful way. And again, that the sort of theme of like, gray skies, even though it was an early like sunrise or an early morning, but it's been gray skies. It felt like there was a lack of light, and therefore a difficulty in discerning the relevance, importance, or significance of something. He couldn't see this and he couldn't see that. So do let me know what you think about the tune, either musically or lyrically. Yeah, once again, I've enjoyed this album already, and it's interesting to think about a return of a greater synth sound, but also maybe blending it with some of the, like rock, or, more sort of like normal or like natural instrument influence sound that we heard on the last couple albums. So yeah, bottom line, I'm thinking increasingly as I go through this deep dive about their music in time and the sort of evolution of their sound, and sort of, the hallmarks that sort of I've come to see as indicative of what they do, but also the way that even those elements have sort of changed and grown over the course of the album. So anyway, let me know what you think about the tune, both, independent of anything else, as well as relative to other songs and other albums they've done. In any case, I will see you next time. Peace.